Shame. Shame on you. Meow.
Hello and welcome back to episode 9 of Breath of the Wild. I'm Vic, and I'm here with Tyson, and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel.
9 times 2
Did I say
plus
9?
1. I have no idea.
19. So yeah. Missed it.
Oh, that was a regular one. You're fine.
Oh, that's a gold one.
How... Was it really? How rare
Yeah.
are the gold ones?
Well, I don't know. Maybe... Whoa. Maybe not as rare as I thought.
I know, that's like this one you've seen. Oh, it's called an energetic rhino beetle.
Okay.
I guess.
Alright, so there's a torch, and is there one down here? Is this the route that we gotta take? I don't know.
What's that? What's the dot on your map for? Something else?
Yeah, that's something else.
Oh, that's way far away.
That's to grab the Master Sword.
I feel like it's off to the west. It's west of the labs. Is where you'll find like the furnace or whatever.
Well, the furnace is right next to the labs.
I mean, where the fire,
Yeah,
where
you
the
mean
fire is like,
the source of the flame.
yeah, the
So
other
I
furnace.
think if I climb up here, I'll be able to see
Get a
it.
good look. Oh yeah, look, there's a little path for you. Nice. Very subtle.
And there it is.
There it is. Beautiful. That is not close. Oh, there's a shrine.
Yeah, that's the one that's over by Kilton.
Kilton?
Okay. So I guess we better deal with this situation.
Yeah. I think it's best to kill them all before you start messing with fire.
Yeah.
So that you don't accidentally, like, put out a torch or whatever. Ugh. It's actually not a weak bow.
It's not bad.
That's a strong bow. Ooh, nice. Look at that, man.
He just
Where's he
abandoned
going?
his weapon to come after me.
He's zigzagging. You see that?
Yeah.
What a smart little friend. That's really cool.
Not smart
I was showing
enough.
some people. You remember when I shared that video with you of that game designer that was using like vectors and math to adjust his enemies?
Oh, yeah.
Quote unquote intelligence. I was showing that to some people, a group of people in the classroom, and I got one person who was slightly interested.
Everybody else was like, this is boring.
Oh my gosh, I was so sad. I was like, this is something that's really, really interesting to me.
Well, that's the life of a teacher. Am I right?
That sucks. Yeah, I was pretty bummed out.
Dodge that.
You can use this stuff. Yeah, usually they kick it away. Oh, don't get hit by that guy either. He's got one of those nasty clubs. That's a one and doneer. Especially with your freaking no armor having self. You don't even have pants on.
Got him. Do I have a picture of that yet?
I don't know, but that's a really good weapon.
Oh,
wait, no, it's not. It's not a dragon bone.
I mean, it's still pretty good. It's like in the 30s, I think.
All right.
But I've got so many two-handed weapons.
Right. I was gonna say you're getting some really good training in actually for the master trials because you're not relying on armor.
Oh, did you see that? I aced that fool.
Well, yeah. Have you not been doing that the whole time?
Well, that was like clean.
got like the fall colors going on over here.
Oh, you know what's awesome?
What's that?
I remembered to bring a torch.
Oh, so they have to do the arrow thing?
Yeah, I mean, I think the arrow thing might still be handy sometimes, but...
Sometimes. Not all the time.
Yeah.
I think in this one it might be handy when you have to shoot across the river.
Yeah.
Do the torches eventually burn out, though?
I think so.
That would not be good.
Which is why I'm resetting it like that.
Every time. Yeah. You know what? That would be a good use as a co-pilot here. My internet just sucks. What's happening?
I love
Someone
hearing you
must be
say that.
watching. I know, right?
You were so proud when you got that internet, and you were bragging on me about how much better it was than mine.
Yeah. I mean, that was just for the sake of it, though. That was just on principle. Had nothing to do with, like, any meaningful
Truth.
statistics. Yeah. Dang, he knew to dodge from that far back.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, Reddit. Reddit is sucking. Must be Wall Street bets again. Seriously. They will not burn up like other wooden weapons.
Oh, okay.
You can keep them lit. You can keep it lit.
Nice. Keep it lit, fam.
Yep. In fact, it'll keep its durability unless you hit something with it. Oh man, I didn't even see that guy.
Oh,
Dude.
I
Dead.
am so on point with the bow right now.
Wait, you need that little. Oh,
Chill.
never mind,
I'm
there's
just
more friends
doing a
down
little
here.
recon.
Yeah, there's friends down there. You're gonna want to throw that.
Throw what?
And
My bow?
broadsword. Also, though. That look. Like a speed racer. When they like get surprised by something. Oh! That shows. I still remember that. I want to watch that show.
Yeah.
It's been so long. Such a good show. Wasn't there a movie that came out not too long ago and everybody hated it?
Speed Racer movie?
Yeah.
It's probably live
Hello,
action.
what are you doing in there? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that would explain why everybody hated it. Oh, that's a skull. I don't need to mess with that.
What do you mean?
I mean, there's a...
Oh,
there's
because there's friends in there?
yeah. Well, and it's just...
Oof.
It's off mission.
Speed Racer 2008 live action movie. Got 1 star.
1 star.
Well, it's got between 1 and 2 stars on Rotten Tomatoes.
Is it more highly rated than Kirk Cameron's Saving Christmas?
I don't know. Let's find out. Saving Christmas. Oh, there's a bunch of these. There's a 2017 Saving Christmas. So you want the 2014.
Probably.
It's a 0%.
Yeah, Saving Christmas is like one of the worst rated movies of all time.
Why? That's
Because it's
a
awful.
big name. It's a big name actor, though.
You don't know anything about Kirk Cameron, do you?
I don't know anything about most things, let alone who Kirk Cameron is. I just have heard that name before. What's he in? I don't even know. Doesn't look familiar. Filmography. Let's see here. He's in Goliath Awaits.
He was a Disney
he's
child
Herbie.
star.
Yeah, he's in Herbie.
Where do I go
Full House.
from
He's
here?
in Full House.
Full House. That's the one I was thinking of.
Yep, he's in Full House.
I don't know where to go.
Just go.
Yeah, go over there.
No, those are a bad time.
Those are great.
Those are so annoying.
I like those.
Kirk. He's in Kirk. What is Kirk? Oh. He had a TV show about himself.
Yeah.
Cool.
Can you imagine that? He's a bit of an egoist.
He's still making stuff, I think.
Yeah,
let's
probably.
See here. Fireproof. Oh, I thought I heard Fireproof is a pretty good movie. Oh wait, no, maybe that's not the one I was thinking of. He's in Left Behind. Oh, he's in that Left Behind movie that had sequels that I didn't know about. And Saving Christmas. I'm glad you told me this. I like learning things. Yeah, so in the Wikipedia page, the first thing that says is received a 0% rating. It's overwhelmingly disliked. That's pretty great. Look at this guy in a leotard. Ooh, his buddy had backup.
Yeah. This is a bit of a problem.
That's a really good system they've got. Yeah, they've got he's the tank, and then there's a little pokey boy behind him. I don't know what that would be considered.
So, do you know who Ken Ham is?
Do I know who Ken Ham is? I mean, come on, of course I know who Ken Ham is.
So, you're looking it up right now.
He looks like he has half of a beard.
Yeah.
Answers in Genesis? What is that?
Yep. So Ken Ham and Kirk Cameron are like co-owners of this Young Earth creationist ministry.
Yes. I see that.
It's called Way of the Master. And they pump out a whole bunch of straight up nonsense.
Cool.
And Saving Christmas and several of Kirk's other works are just like
Better not break that.
blatant propaganda pieces in service of his religious agenda.
Yeah. Sounds like a good time.
But you might have heard me mention that I caught some missionaries passing out propaganda at school while I was a grad student.
No.
Oh,
maybe?
yeah. So, some of the students in the class I was TAing talked to me about it, and apparently these fellow students had interrupted class to hand out this material.
Yeah.
And they presented it as an unabridged version of The Origin of Species. But what it actually was a very misleading edit of Origin of Species by Way of the Master.
So hold on. They took Darwinism and creationism and smushed them together?
No. So the purpose of the edit is to...
these aren't
yep.
young... Uh-oh.
Yep.
Yeah, look there. Yeah, okay. So just remember that. Yeah. So no, not this. This has nothing to do with the young Earth creationism. You're just saying missionaries.
No. So Way of the Master produced this edit of Origin of Species, And the purpose of the edit was to undermine people's understanding of the theory of evolution using this text. And so not only did they modify Darwin's work, but they also included a foreword written by Ken Ham, telling a bunch of lies about Darwin as a person, in an attempt to further delegitimize the theory of evolution.
Gotcha. Yeah, it sounds pretty standard fare.
Well, it does. The thing that really hacked me off about it is that they were using class time to disseminate this propaganda at an engineering school. Like, their explicit objective was to sabotage young scientific minds, which is pretty gross.
What's strange is, were these people in class?
The people that interrupted the lecture to hand out the books?
Yeah, where'd they come from?
They were not part of the class. They like walked into the classroom and interrupted the lecture in order to do this.
That's very strange.
Yeah. Yeah, I know,
well,
Zelda.
We called it.
Yep, you were right.
You hear that one sour note, and it's like, this is your last day. That's really cool that they did that. I mean, not the missionary thing, the thing with the music.
Right.
Dude, I was watching, speaking of music, I was watching a video from 3 Blue 1 Brown on math and music theory, and it just, like, it wrecked my mind. Music theory is so painful and so fascinating.
I've never studied any music theory.
Don't. I thought it was just going to be all sequences and series. No. There's all, like, set notation. And then there's just so much terminology that is just, it's a steep learning curve by itself. Which I don't appreciate. Because I got the dumb brain. I've got enough terminology in my head for one lifetime.
Well, the thing that I find really frustrating about you getting all interdisciplinary like that is it's like when they start reusing jargon.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, oh, but I already have a meaning for that word, and it's not related to your meaning for that word, and now I have to keep them square.
Right.
It's just a hightail lizard.
He's so fast. Oh, poor torch.
Yeah, I accidentally hit somebody with it.
Oh, you can sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Do you feel bad when you do that?
No, I feel good when I do that.
Huh.
Why would I feel bad?
Kind of bad. I don't know, because he was sleeping.
Yeah, now he sleeps forevermore.
But he's like a sleepy baby.
Mm-hmm. A sleepy, angry baby. He'll beat you up if you wake him up.
Right. Oh, that is stupid wolf behind you. So
oh, crap.
Nope, never mind. This is not a wolf. Nice! Just right in the... You booped his snoot.
Mm-hmm. Have some more.
Oh, you booped him again.
Okay.
There's the wolf.
Something missing here.
A bomb for the wolves.
Yeah, so if we keep going this way, we're going to link back up with the torches that I've already lit. So...
Go to the map.
Super useful,
I feel like
right?
You're going I feel like you're going the right way. Maybe you short-circuited it. You know what I mean? Maybe you, like, just found an arc that you hadn't done. Yeah, okay, I see you are kind of going in a circle. Nuts. Well, at least those don't go out.
Yep.
Fine. That's fine. So it looks like you gotta go down past this ridge line and then come back up.
Up the other way. Yeah, I think that's right.
And then play with your little stagnant guardian friend again.
Oh, yeah, because he regenerated.
Yep.
I was like, no, I got it, him.
It's about to rain. And I think you have to go back across the bridge, too.
All right, well, we're going to take a little break from that.
And they can't swim, so he dies. Oh, man.
Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't have crossed the bridge. That's what it was.
I mean, how could you have known, though? Like, why is there a big loop? That's kind of silly.
Yeah.
Can't even see where you're
There we
supposed to go. Oh. Can you shoot it with an arrow? At least
Well,
get
I
that
don't
much
actually...
done?
Oh, that's a bit of a problem. I don't actually need to light that one. I need to get up this slope. You know
right,
what?
but then at least you'd be over on that side.
Let's pause.
Pausing. Let's do this.
And we're back.
Oh, you're gonna go for it?
Yeah, why not? I mean, that's a pretty easy shot. He said as he missed. I better hurry up and get this right, because I don't have very many arrows left.
Nice.
Clean.
That was called a swish.
All right, let's do a little scouting. Yeah, that friend is right in the way.
Uh-huh. Man, maybe it didn't save you much time. Yeah, it's like the same torches, right? Like right up there. It doesn't matter. I wonder why it lets you do that.
Who knows? You know what? Just because.
Oh. You're a mean old man.
I gotta gather up that XP.
So, predictions for BotW Part Deuce?
I don't know about predictions.
Like, how different do you think they're gonna make it? Because every Zelda game's been, like, wildly different, but there's never really been a Part 2 of any game.
Yeah. Yeah, the only real one that there's been, right, is Link Between Worlds and To the Past, which were very closely related.
Yeah, it was the same map.
Yeah.
I love Link Between Worlds is so awesome.
I think
both those games.
I think it would be pretty unforgivable for them not to use the same map. And the most sensible story to me.
It would save them a lot of development time, you think, right? If you use the same map again.
Well, and they...
He walked right into that.
He did.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, come on. That should have hit.
Yeah, that hitbox was off. That was weird. What? That went through his shoulder.
Yeah, it did.
That went under his arm. What's happening? Man, I don't like how it doesn't phase him.
Right? Oh, be on fire.
Did he light himself? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, he killed him.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I think there's something I can dump for that.
Probably the
I guess I'll keep this.
yeah. I was gonna say probably the your guardian sword's probably not doing too well.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, so it seems to me like the most likely story would be that Link and Zelda are overseeing the reconstruction of Hyrule.
And something goes wrong.
Yeah, well, and we know from the trailers that the thing that goes wrong is that Ganon wakes up. And that this time
Despite you killing the pig.
Right. And that this time it's the Ganon that's more like what we remember from Ocarina of Time.
Okay.
You know, there have been lots of people that are talking about the Master Sword breaking. I think most of the people that are talking about that, it hasn't really occurred to them that would be like an apocalyptic event.
Yeah.
You know, like that's the end of times. That's like Hyrule's version of Ragnarok.
Yeah.
And I'm not necessarily opposed to that. I think that there's a sort of poetry to having the Master Sword break and Demise escape, and some kind of, you know, end of times kind of thing happen.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's... I kind of feel like maybe as a follow-up to Breath of the Wild, it doesn't fit quite right. You know, like maybe that's a thing that ought to happen, but maybe now is not the right time. On the other hand, you know, with the Master Sword being all rusted and chipped and stuff in the intro literature for Breath of the Wild, that kind of does fit. And I kind of like the idea, you know, we've had a lot of stuff lately about the lore of Hyrule and the timeline. I think it would be kind of fun if it turned out that that time is circular in Hyrule. You know, so we have Skyward Sword. The goddesses made the world, and they left the Triforce behind. And then Demise showed up, and the goddess got involved. And you know what? That's not gonna work out.
Yeah, as I say, you're not quite fast enough.
So then Hylia showed up. Really? Oh, did you see that blind headshot?
Yeah. With a 360 no scope.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Got him. Got him again.
Nice. Oh, see? He got pissed.
Yeah.
So if you cheese him, see what he's doing? Yep. So when you cheese it, that's what they do. They get like enraged or whatever. That's cool. That's kind of exciting.
Ooh, double.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. So Demise showed up and Hylia got involved, reincarnated herself in Zelda. The Goddess Sword eventually imprisoned Demise and became the Master Sword, and then stayed the Master Sword throughout all of Hyrule's timeline. And now here we are at the end of time, right? And the Master Sword is failing.
Oh my gosh,
and
it's raining.
Yeah, perfect.
Great.
And so yeah, I actually kind of like that as a story. You know, like the Master Sword is failing, so Demise gets out, and we fight some kind of apocalyptic struggle, and then like it all starts over. You know, I think that would be cool.
Send him a note.
I think that it might be a little late in the game to influence Breath of the Wild 2's development.
When they talk about that Did You Know Gaming channel is really interesting. When they talk about like development and stuff, they said for this game at one point there was at least 300 developers before they even went external to the project. And then like when they went external, it like doubled.
Wow.
That's a lot of people.
Well, that's one of the things that's really crazy, right? I mean, gaming has changed so much over the course of the few decades that it's existed. You look at the credits for the early games, the ones that were far enough along that they actually published credits, and it's like, one or a handful of people.
Right.
And now, game studios are as big, if not bigger, than movie studios.
What was that guy's name?
Steve Wozniak?
Yeah, Wozniak. Back in his day, I mean, yeah, you're right. There was just like a handful of people that would work on a thing. They had that game, it was a side scroller, and you were just like a dude running, and you would jump onto a swinging rope, and then you had to jump across some alligators and jump over some barrels.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like 2 people worked on it.
Yep.
Amazing. Or like Bandersnatch, 1 person. And then now you have this where it's like almost 1,000.
Yeah.
Like 300 actual like credentialed game developers. No?
Arrow won't even light in the rain.
Yeah, it's fine. It'll pass soon. We're over time, but we got time.
Yeah, we'll just wait this one out.
Yeah. Just hang out on a tree.
Chameleon Link.
I'm so excited. Like, what interesting things are they going to think up? Oh, the interesting things that you can think.
I would like to see temples return. I'd like to see the gadgets come back. And I think that there might actually be a place for that. It could be sort of like the next phase of defeating Ganon kind of thing. The shrines and the towers showed up, and the divine beasts, and they were instrumental in beating Calamity Ganon. But now a different approach is required.
I think you're good.
Right.
It'd be cool if you had temples or towers or whatever, and you go into it, and it gives you certain tools to use, so that you don't always have to lug them around everywhere. Maybe.
So the one of the things that I would be all right if they did away with is the idea of stuff having durability. But I think the other way that they could handle that is like, right now, the bombs are a rune.
Right.
Right? So it could be that the hookshot is a rune.
Yeah.
And then it wouldn't take up space in your inventory, right?
Right.
And that would work for me.
I made it.
I think it would be fun to see some new stuff in terms of gadgets. Like Twilight Princess introduced that spinny gear thing that I hadn't seen in any previous games.
So they actually thought of some stuff. There was a spy drone. There was a spy drone for Breath of the Wild that you could control, but because of the Wii U and the Switch differences in hardware, like actual physical use, like it didn't make sense for the Switch, so they scrapped it.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Because you could be staring at Link on the Wii U, and then on the screen it would be like the drone footage.
That's cool.
But it was fully developed. Like it was in the game, and they were just like, they were forced to make it so that the Switch version and the Wii U version were the exact same. So they had to scrap it. They had to scrap a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, and it would be fun if they, chose to resurrect some of that stuff. Since they're doing a sequel, they could just say, oh, well, we have all of these partially developed things. Let's just finish them up and cram them into a sequel.
Right.
Okay.
Well, Robbie's happy.
Robbie is happy. I'm happy. And we're out of time for this episode. So, come back and see us again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see you later.
Talk to you soon.